Hello!
Hello!
Hello! Welcome back!
We're home now.
Thank you for joining us on this journey.
We were in Victoria and now we're home.
The capital of British Columbia. You want to know some things about Victoria?
What?
Did you know Victoria
Yeah.
is named after Posh Spice, David Beckham's wife? Victoria.
No, that's not true.
That's true.
That's not true.
Did you know Victoria is the largest city in the world?
That is not true either.
That's true. It borders the Indian Ocean. Population 31.4 million. Phillips is there, and we've got an Elsinore.
We got Elsinore. It is the I guess the most commonly loved. So I would say 78. Elsinore, Blue Buck, Slipstream. They are the quite commonly loved.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably get it anytime you want, I think. And yeah.
I believe that Elsinore is a Pilsner, but we don't have the iPad because I forgot to get it.
Oh, that's alright.
Elsinore is, I don't want to be rude, it's pretty basic. It's
right.
like the one of their go-to.
You gotta be true to your basic.
You gotta be true to your basic.
Mm-hmm.
How the heck do you use this thing, Kate?
You're the one who used it to open it, right?
Yeah, it was easy.
And you say you like this, so I got it.
Well, it was a subsidized purchase. Some people would say we subsidized the purchase with the cost of the hotel room.
Yeah. There you go. It has the arrow on top. Actually, if you look at it.
Oh, it does have an arrow on top. This could be from any Fairmont hotel in Victoria.
In Victoria? Does it say Victoria?
No, but
it could be any.
Yeah,
Fairmont
it could be
hotel.
any Fairmont hotel.
Look, we got this. It's a coaster.
We were at the Phillips Brewery for about 4 minutes today, yeah. And we got
it's real wood and smells pretty good. It smells like you're in the forest, actually.
Real coasters, so that we don't have to keep repping these video games that aren't even out yet. We don't even know if they're good.
Yeah, and it smells good.
They do smell. They smell like wood. That's wood right there.
Smells so good.
It smells like a freaking forest.
Yeah.
Right, Ryuka?
Almost
gonna bop 'em.
So as you can see, it's a light beer. Does it say it's a light beer?
Well, it's not like a light beer, like a low-calorie beer.
Premium quality beer made from choicest
hops and malt.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the first chancellor of Prussia, choicest hops and malt?
The dry hopped.
Mm-hmm.
Elsinore is authentically brewed and cold fermented using superior yeast, first-rate 2-row barley, and the finest hop.
Well, if it's 2-row barley, I'm in. I don't drink any of that 4-row barley shit.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Yeah, that's simple, basic, but that is not negative.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think you gotta have a simple, basic beer in order to have a complex beer.
Very simple, hoppy, but not too hoppy. Fruity, it's got like a tartness to it.
Mm-hmm. Not very hoppy at all. I would say dry hop, yeah. It's not IPA, like a sake-ness.
Oh my god, you guys can't see this, but there's a cat standoff on top of the bookshelf.
Oh my god, there is. I want to show them.
Wee wee.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wee wee. Wow, wow, wow.
Well, now they're like sort of friendly, but that's not going to stay.
Wee wee. Wow, wow, wow.
One day, one of them's going to snap.
Because, like, get out of here, Tomo, it's mine. And Tomo's like, what are you talking about, man? This is my place. Get out of here, Scrum.
Oh, I think Tomo's gonna snap.
Oh no. The tension builds up.
Oh, and now it released.
I don't know. Tomo's looking at Ryuka like he's gonna jump.
I think something's gonna happen. I think Tomo's gonna take a swing at him. Do it.
You want our cats to fight?
Just play fight. Embrace the dark side.
Do you think Tomo will be the Darth Vader?
Yeah, Tomo is Anakin Skywalker and Ruka is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh my god.
And the Rock Band drum set is Kylo Ren.
They don't see that.
Oh, okay. Well, you get the general gist of it.
Hello,
welcome back. That's good, I think.
That's good?
And that's Elsinore.
Yeah.
It's fine, but also readily available, so it's not that novel. It's okay. If you get it in a Phillips mix pack, you'd be like, that's alright. I'm okay with it.
I just really love the coaster.
That's a cool label, too. It's like a... Feels like a jean tag or something, like a Levi's tag. Also, Kate has big wooden eyes now.
Whenever you want to walk in the park, just smell this.
Yeah, instead of getting a few minutes of quality exercise, I could just smell the things we drink beer out of.
Smell the wood.
Or off of.
Taste the beer. Cheers.
Cheers.
For the upcoming holidays.
The good news is, even though tonight's beer is okay, but not that novel, tomorrow's beer looks interesting.
Yeah.
I've never had one of them before.
I've never even seen it. I think I've seen it actually. No?
I don't
Never
know.
mind.
Maybe. You tell me.
I don't know. Maybe not. I don't think I've seen it. But, hey, we were like matching color.
Yeah, there you go.
Whee!
Fits the weather in BC this weekend. A little rainy.
Yeah. You know, the newest co-op video for the Isaac Afterbirth went up, and people were like, "Kate, you're so mean to Ryan." Angry face.
Uh-oh. What'd you do to me?
No, I think I got a little bit upset. Because before the stream, you did something.
Probably I didn't eat the roast beef sandwich you got me.
Yeah. And then I got a little upset because I went out and made an effort to get it for him. It's like, there was too much mayonnaise. So I was a little bit unhappy about that. And then I was a little bit, I guess, not normal. I was a little bit mean to you. Because I was upset, and then people didn't know the backstory, and they're like, "Wow, Kate, way to not be nice to NL. Oh, I feel so sorry for NL." I'm like, "Ooh."
Don't feel sorry for me. She takes good care of me.
You know.
And you don't see all the stuff that I mess up around here. You know, you shave your face. I'm a pretty hairy dude. You see me with a beard sometimes. I try to get all the hair out of the sink, and then Kate is like, "Oh, I just cleaned up all the hair. It took me like 10 minutes." And I'm like, "I thought I got it all." And then she shows me, and it's just like covered.
Yeah.
My eyes just, I lived alone as a single male for a long time. My eyes don't see some messes.
That's okay. I understand that.
It's a filter.
Yeah. You know, I think you guys don't know the marriage. It's not always happy go around. There's like someone will be sad, and then the other person cheer them up, and maybe someone is upset of little things, and then you forgive and move on.
Marriage is a little bit like a swing set. You know, you either both, like sometimes you're both doing the work on the swing. You're both kicking your legs to get the momentum. But sometimes one person's sitting there, the other person's doing the pushing, and you gotta swap.
Okay.
Marriage is a little bit like a tuna sandwich.
Okay.
Every bite's a little different.
Is it? I thought tuna sandwich that I had.
What are you talking about? You're so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, they're sleeping butt to butt now.
Oh yeah, they're sleeping butt.
That's how you know that they're gonna be there for a while. But Ruka.
That's our marriage right there. See, Ruka's not happy about Tomo's butt touching his butt, but because they love each other, that he will forgive him having his butt touched by butt, and sleep there together.
He looks a little unhappy, but Tomo's too big, so his leg is hanging off.
Yeah.
I guess I'm Tomo and you're Ruka.
Yeah, you can. I will show them the peace, the dark force, and the.
What's the other force, Ryan?
The light side and the dark side. People are gonna be like, "Are you excited for Star Wars?" You know, not really. Maybe see it in a couple weeks or something, if we see it at all. Kate has seen only like the first 45 minutes of Return of the Jedi. Don't tell people I told you Return of the Jedi is the worst one.
No, not that one. I told you I went to the school trip. And
oh
then
yeah, you saw Attack of the Clones.
We were supposed to watch this like documentary, but then the film did not work in the theater. So they're like, oh, okay, instead of that, we'll give you like a horror movie. And then
the teacher was like,
no, but then everyone's like, oh, I heard about that. I heard that's good. And then she's like, oh.
You know what? It was probably science.
I have no idea what it was. But what happened was, not only was scary, it was very gory. So you see like intestine flying out and stuff like that.
Definitely science.
And my teacher was like, oh, you know, they're all 13.
The hours.
They're 13 years old and they should not see those.
Kate, when you were 13, you wouldn't have gone to see Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones came out when you were 10. It would have been Revenge of the Sith from 2005.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is not the worst of them.
Oh, is it?
In my opinion, it's the third best.
Okay, I had no idea. So intestine flying, and then she got really mad, and then we had to talk to someone who was there in charge of it, and then they're like, hey guys, so they apologized, and we're gonna show you guys the newest Star Wars.
Nice.
And everyone's like, wow, you're the best teacher ever. Wow.
This is a great field trip. I think of the bus driver. You went to watch a documentary. It was probably like 80 minutes long. It broke. Probably took half an hour.
Yeah.
Watch like the first 15 minutes of a horror movie.
Yeah.
Then okay, compromise. We'll put on the new Star Wars movie. She's 2.5 hours long. The bus driver was in there like, what the fuck are these kids doing? These kids love penguins. They've been there for 6.5 hours.
The cycle of the life. But I had no idea what was going on. I didn't even, because that was only 3 years since I immigrated to Canada.
Okay, yeah.
From Korea, and I had no idea of anything, like pop culture or anything like that. And then everyone's like, "Wait!" and then like a plug goes up and stuff, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And then they'll be like, "Shing, shing, shing, shing." I'm like, I have no clue. I have no idea what's going on. They're just fighting, talking. I'm like, wow, that was the most boring movie ever.
Whoa, what? Revenge of the Sith is all action, girl.
Yeah, because I had no idea. They were just like talking, fight, talking, fight. I don't know who's who. I don't know which one's good guy. It's just like, might as well just have like animals fight each other or something. So I'm just like, I have no idea what's going on. And then they were like, yo, did you see that? Oh my god, it was so good. Wow. I'm like, oh, that's good. And then I was just being like, I don't want to watch 30 hours of movies.
Well, a lot of people think that they lump Revenge of the Sith in with the first two prequel movies, The Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. But Revenge of the Sith, in my opinion, is a thumbs up movie. Attack of the Clones is garbage fire. The Phantom Menace is like when you're a kid and you're like, I want to have an ice cream pie for dinner. And you take like 2 bites and you're like, well, how could I ever want this? I was so stupid back then. But A New Hope is like...
Is that the new one?
No, it's the first one, 77. That's like when your phone's out of batteries and you're in a city you've never been to and you're like, oh, let's eat at that place. Maybe it'll be okay. And then you eat it and you're like, this is dynamite. And then no, it's awesome. Oh, okay. And then you're back there like 3 years later with like a friend and you're like, I thought I'd show you this place. It's good. And then you go there and it's even better.
Oh my god.
But then you go back like 6 years later. And then they've changed into like a TGI Fridays.
Oh no.
But they kept the same menu, but it's kind of like corporate now.
But maybe like a new manager or something.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, we don't give out free bread anymore. And you're like, oh, well, I mean, it's still like the linguine's still pretty good, but it'll never hold a candle to 81, 82. Anyway.
Yeah. I'm excited to... We're gonna watch the whole series. We're gonna do what was it?
Machete order. Marathon.
Yeah. We're gonna do the marathon of Star Wars. So finally, I would understand most of them, I guess, by watching it. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like, whoa, those scenes look real old.
Well,
because they are really
the
old.
ones that look worse are the ones from the 99 and 2002. And even some of the 2005 movie, because they were like big on the CGI and the green screen.
I see.
And it hasn't aged that well. But the reason I will not go to see Star Wars in theaters until it's been out for at least a couple of weeks is because, first off, I'm taking a seat from somebody that's a super fan.
Yeah.
And I'm not that much of a super fan. Secondly, when if people like cry in the opening like crawl, and they're like, oh my god, it's Star Wars, I'm gonna resent them. And that's not fair. Because, everybody needs something to look forward to. And they'll be like, oh my god, and I'll be like, oh, these people. Like that, I don't want to subject them to that, and it's not fair for me to subject them to that. If it's 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks after Star Wars comes out, and some 45-year-old dude next to me is in tears, then I'll be like, oh, come on.
I want that, though. I want him to be next to me.
I'll be judging him a little bit.
Because I'll be like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be.
No.
No?
It's like, they're good films, and there's a lot of great lore, but there's also a lot of marketing hype and an unbelievable John Williams score.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's what really gets people going. The dun 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 dun, and people are like, ooh, good memories from when I was a kid, gets the blood pumping.
Right. And everyone have their own little blankie with like the Star Wars blankie.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, you. Except I'll be all adult up and don't have any of that. I'm just like,
we should go in.
What's this?
You'll wear a dress, I'll wear like a suit and tie, tuxedo.
I should be the Princess Leia, and then you can be the...
It's Princess Leia.
Oh, it's Leia? Okay, I tried. And you'll be the guy. And then...
Captain Phasma.
She's the one who says, I love you. And then he says, I know.
No disintegrations.
I don't know that far. The only little part I know is because the woodwind ensemble, we played the whole, I guess, like the main pieces from the Star Wars, and we have the clips of here and there.
I tell you, you want to make like 15 to 35-year-olds excited about classical music? Play the Star Wars theme, Indiana Jones, Superman, Lord of the Rings. I don't think you guys did, but that's like a go-to, like, hey, we need... That's freaking 1960s Batman. The Superman one is, I forget.
That's Star Wars.
No, that's
Oh, we gotta say goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. Elsinore's okay.
Bye.